Welcome back to the Sailor Academy. My name is Jameel Armstrong, and today we're going to be talking about some of the things that can get you disqualified from joining the United States military. Now, myself in particular, I am in the United States Navy, and I've been enlisted for about 3 years. I've seen a lot of people join the United States military. They've dealt with several things. They came from many different backgrounds, and despite all that, they were able to get in. They had a waiver submitted, and it got accepted, and they were able to join the United States military. While I will list some of the possible disqualifications that could get you denied from joining the United States military, don't ever give up, submit a waiver, do what you gotta do to get in. If you feel like that is your dream, then don't let this video or don't let anybody stop you. Now, medical illnesses could be a possible reason as to why someone may be disqualified from the United States Navy. Mental health disorders such as, PTSD and depression, that could possibly get you disqualified as well unless a waiver is granted. Other concerns may include physical disabilities, skin conditions such as eczema, hearing or vision impairments, or substance abuse history. Those things will be taken into account because background checks in the United States military do go as far back as a decade, right? So they're gonna look at your criminal history. Most felony convictions will get you disqualified from joining the United States military, but it's gonna be a case-by-case situation if you will submit a waiver. Also, multiple misdemeanors, that shows that you kind of don't really have any type of respect for the law or any law enforcement. So that's gonna possibly be a concern if you do try to join the United States military. And also, if you are convicted of domestic violence, anything that's against the Lauenberg Amendment, which basically states that anybody that has been subject under domestic violence cannot carry a firearm, which is necessary, to join the United States military. Also, you can't be affiliated with any gangs because that's an automatic disqualification, right? They definitely look into that when you're doing your background checks. When you talk to a recruiter, they ask them, are you in gangs or anything? Are you with any racist groups or anything like that? That's a big no-go, right? So that's out of the question. If you've been fired from multiple jobs, if your job history ranges from job to job to job to job, they're definitely gonna question that. Or if you have a failed background check, if you have different inconsistencies, some things are just not adding up, that's gonna cause you to be disqualified from joining. Now, for education, something that could get you disqualified is having a low ASVAB score. You would probably want the job that you're looking for, and if that job requires you to have a higher ASVAB score than the one that you received, then that's gonna cause you to have a limited amount of opportunities. Or if you just don't have a high school diploma at all and nothing to kind of equate to that, like a GED and a high ASVAB score, it's most likely you're not gonna be joining, right? Also, you have to meet the physical requirements to be able to join the United States military. Making sure your weight's on point, make sure you're able to meet that weight criteria. If you're not, they're probably gonna be taping you around your neck, around your waist. Failure to meet these standards will result in a disqualification. Also, age can also be a certain restriction. If you are above the age of 41, that's gonna weed you out of certain branches, especially if you're over the age of 30 in the United States Marine Corps, because 28 is the highest age to join in the United States Marine Corps. Yeah, the youngest that you can join is 17, but if you are gonna join at 17, that will require parental consent. Also, you have to be a United States citizen or a United States resident. You have to have the proper documentation to prove that you are a United States citizen or resident. If you can't provide those pieces of documentation, then you won't be able to join the U.S. Armed Forces. Also, I'm sure you guys are well aware that drug use in the United States military is definitely unacceptable. We do random drug tests. You gotta pee in a cup, and that they basically just test if you've been taking drugs. If you have any history of drug usage, especially in the past 12 months, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because like in MEPS, they do drug tests at MEPS, they do drug tests at boot camp. So no history of drug use. Also, there's tattoo policy violations as well. If you have anything obscene or anything racist, discriminatory, anything like that, that's unacceptable as well. If you have tattoos on your neck, on your face, hands, you could submit a waiver for that, but it's most likely that you probably won't be able to join as well. And if you are unable to meet your financial obligations or parental obligations, right? If you have multiple dependents, and also if you have if you're in debt or something, or you're showing signs of financial instability, that's definitely gonna be a concern for the United States military. If you guys need to submit waivers, you definitely need to get in contact with your recruiter because they will help you throughout that process. But yeah, just in general, what they're gonna be looking for when they do those waivers is essentially just how severe is the qualifying issue? What are the needs of the military at that time? They're gonna make certain exceptions for certain situations. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video was informative. If you have any questions, please hit me up on my Instagram at Jameel Armstrong. I'll try to answer as many questions as I possibly can. I'll leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay classy.